Hi Leo, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a weekly tarot reading for obviously the sign of Leo for this coming week. I'm using the Tarotbot cards if that matters, all links and stuff down below. And all the normal housekeeping stuff is down there. Just click and have a look. So let's see what we've got for Leo this week. Let's see what we've got. What have we got for Leo? That one is just... So the Star and the Six of Cups. So for me, the Star is that hope, wish, healing. It's that beautiful, angelic type of energy, that graceful. It's unusual to see the Star pouring the water on both in the jugs both into the water. Normally there's some on the land and some on the water, but they're both pulling. So I'm getting that this is emotional healing. Pulling? No, they're pouring into the water, not on the land at all. The stars are kind of hung there, so I'm getting that you've kind of tried creating a vision board, or you've hung your dreams. You've kind of hung up your dreams and you're not even focused on them anymore, actually. You're kind of in this emotional, you're trying to heal emotion. It could be childhood trauma, something in your childhood will trigger this week that needs healing, or something to do with a child that will need healing. Patience, you may need patience with a child, which... Homeschooling requires a lot of patience. I'm not going to lie. There are many times I've wanted to walk out the door this week because it was just frustrating or wanted to shout. But no, they need patience. You've had the Two of Swords coming out. Okay. Two of Swords is like a blocked energy. So stalemate, that stalemate situation. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to turn. Unable to make a decision, unable to move forwards. Head over heart decision as well. Seven of Cups. If you have Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries at the moment, please go and have a look at that reading, because some of these cards have come up through again. This could be literally... I'm getting a stalemate over access with a child. Yeah, Judgment has come out as well. That was in there as well. So this, like I said, this could be to do with access over a child, or something to do with a child's needs. If this is to do with access, their needs at the moment, obviously you're just shut down. You don't want to deal with the other person. It could be that you've argued, and what's needed right now is a resolution between the two of you if it's regards to access. You need to be flexible with the options that could be available to you both, because obviously Judgment, I'm literally getting there will be a judgment on child access coming up, some sort of passing of judgment on that. And I'm getting every dog has their day. I don't know why that's come up, but I'm getting that every dog has its day is a separate argument to this child contact thing. And it's like you've confused the two things, and you're creating a stalemate by using the child as a blocking. Or somebody is using that child, blocking access to that child because something's happened, and you're going, every dog has their day, I'll show you. Whether that's you or them. Somebody is in that sort of mindset, stalemate, it's my way or the highway, I'm literally not backing down. What needs to be found in this situation is some sort of, there are many possibilities of what access to this child could look like, the scenarios that could happen. You need to choose the option that gives the most, I'm getting ambivalent, but it needs to be a compromise, not you going in saying I want this and it's that. I'm literally shut off. There's no room for negotiation. That's what I want. You can't do that. You need to have some sort of flexibility within you, because there are so many options, but I'm getting that if you don't show flexibility, the option is not going to go in your favour or not the outcome that you want. And I mean, I don't mean just like your most, what's the word I'm looking for? Optimal outcome that you would like. I'm talking like not even your midline will be seen. It will be go against the other way, because if they show flexibility and you don't, it's all over. Because I'm getting that this fighting in the background is not being conducive to this child that just needs healing. They're just, all this arguing does, and all the disruption. If they have eczema, by the way, make sure that gets checked out and sorted, or even if it needs monitoring. Because I think if they've got eczema and it's coming out, it's through stress, and the stress is coming from this situation where you two can't agree on access between the child or children. This breakdown, I think you need to remember, this breakdown of a relationship is having a huge effect on this child, to the point it is the most, they just feel lost. Like they've lost one parent not living with them anymore. They're being carted between both parents. It's a completely new setup for them. It's taking them time to adjust. And it's almost like, because you're arguing over access, and who's going to have them when, and that no one's backing down, it's just a battlefield. And all that's doing is adding to the environment around this child, when all they really want is just to see their parents. And I think on a level, they're blaming themselves. Like, if I wasn't here, then they wouldn't be having this fight. They would just have gone their separate ways, and I wouldn't be a factor in this. And I think you need to take a step back away from what's going on with you in your battle environment, and just go, oh shit, hang on. What is what I'm doing having an effect on little Jimmy? Or, do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know why I've got little Jimmy. That just came in. But there is a judgment coming, and it would be much more conducive to both of you and the case and the judgment if there is some level of flexibility and looking at options. Which options? Because I'm not getting it's just your option and theirs. There are at least 5 other options on that screen, on that picture screen. Why have I got screen? Is it digital mediation? I don't know. There are at least 5 other options on there than your optimum and their optimum. There is all that shade of grey in between. So you need to consider the options that you can compromise on and agree on. I get that you will find an agreement within you, and if not, then if you don't find an agreement between you, then it will absolutely go to a judge, the legal proceedings, and they will take into account who was flexible, who showed flexibility and willing to compromise as much as, because I'm getting that they would be safe. I don't get that they would be safe at both homes. There's no, like, you can't chuck dirt at each other and say they're not safe at their house or this is going on with them. Stable father, stable mother, and it's literally battling. And at some point, I know you don't want to see it, but at some point you have got to share that custody if you are the parent that has primary carer, primary parent with the most care. And I get that that's hard. That's hard to let go of and relinquish, because I always think the hardest thing for me is if I ever became a single mum, the hardest thing for me is not having my kid there at night, like not getting to say goodnight to them or not having their first hug in the morning. But that's something I have to deal with. I can't make things and have an animosity with their father, because that's not conducive for the kids. They're already adjusting to the big adjustment that their parents aren't together anymore. So, and that they're going to have to live their life between 2 households. So you kind of have to look from their point of view. You go, yeah, I know that means I'm not going to be there in the morning and we don't get a good night hugs. It just means we have to have 2 when we're together. But you're safe at daddy. You're safe at mummy's. You're safe at daddy's. You can phone me if you really want to, you know, and if you really need me, then yes, I can come and get you. They will bring me and I'll come and get you. Or, and just make them aware that yes, you are there if they need you, but that this change means that they have to go, and it's easing them through that change and dealing with your shit outside of that circle. And between the 2 of you, you need to come to some sort of agreement that makes sense for both of you, because there needs to be some element of flexibility. Because the easier, the better you get on now, the easier it will be going forward from this point on. Yeah, open and honest communication. Be honest with yourself about why am I arguing this point? Is it because I'm pissed off that they left? Pissed off that they cheated on me? Pissed off that I wasted so many years on this person? Or is it because I genuinely think they would be better at my house 5 days a week instead of 4? Do you know what I mean? It's like, be honest about your perspective, your point of view, where you are, and acknowledge what feelings are driving that animosity as well. Or are you arguing because they're attacking you? Are you attacking them back? Do you know what I mean? It's become a battlefield between the two of you. If you look, there's many dead there, and I'm getting, you may have 3 children, and it's about them. It's not this contact issue is about the child or the children. It's not about you as parents and what you need and what you require and what you expect. It's about what the children need and require and should rightfully expect. You just need to be kinder to each other. I'm getting really itchy elbow eczema, and I don't have eczema in my elbow. It's just about putting their needs first, because I'm getting to the point that the kids are giving up hope that it'll ever be like it. It'll ever be okay. Everybody's kind of fighting for what they need. It's just one more battlefield. Yeah, look, see, everyone's fighting, getting what they want, making sure they're served, their needs are served. 9 of Wands is just another battle. It just feels like the middle of a battlefield. When is this going to end? Is it just one more fight, or is it so many more fights? Strength and Hierophant. Hierophant is like marriage. Strength is that inner strength. I mean, at the end of the day, you and the other parent are setting an example. You are leading the example, teaching them what it means to be an adult, teaching them what it means to separate with someone amicably and sensibly, and you can leave someone with peace without attacking them. Don't get me wrong, this breakup has left you completely doubting which way is up. It's causing anxiety, and I absolutely get that. But at the end of the day, you have to be the stalwart for your child in this situation. Just set the example. If you put yourself in their position, what kind of example and role model would you look up and want to look up to? Because that's the person you need to be right now. Would you want a parent that is fighting their asses off with another parent, or would you want a parent that just goes, yeah, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to spend every other weekend with your dad, or do you want to spend every Saturday with your dad, or your mum, or do you know what I mean? Just, you've got to look at it from, you've got to change your perspective and look at it from the child's point of view, and what is the best for that, genuinely the best for that child, not what is best for that child that also is good for you. And then find that middle road with the other person in this scenario. Can I have a universe has got your back, please, for Leo? In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation and stillness. It is literally surrendering your, I hate to say it, your ego, and whether you win or not, or whether you need to just stop and come to it from a place of love for your child above anything else, because it will all appear clear once you finally sit there and go, actually, yeah, no, that's, I need to alter it this way because that's the best for little Jimmy. Not, it's hard for me, but I need to take that hit because that's the best for that child. And at the end of the day, your main thing now is to nurture, nourish and protect that child, protect their well-being, and do the best step forward you can. Can I have a self-care card for Leo, please? Can I have a self-care card for Leo? Okay. Flow like water. So have flow like water. Just kind of go with a different idea. Just sit with the idea, the options that are there, go with it. Shut your eyes and imagine that scenario. Go with the flow. Just see what will happen. And it might mean a concession, a little bit of a concession from you, but the other way to look at it is that left my head then, so it clearly didn't need to come out. The other way to look at it is, if, say, you've got one weekend free, that's the way to look at it. If the child is away for the weekend, Saturday night, say they leave Saturday morning, come back Sunday afternoon, you've got Saturday night all to yourself. You've got a whole day to yourself. You can do anything you want with that day and 2 days and a night, because, yeah, take a walk, soak in the bath, literally have a soak in the bath to relax. You can do anything you want, anything that gives you time to look after yourself, to be a better parent the other 5 days of the week. You could meet somebody new. I've literally got massage come up as well. Massage, you can massage. And the other one that's come up is pleasure. And literally, if you're a single parent and there's no one else to take the children or help you get them to bed, you've got 2 nights a week, or 1 night a week at least, that you can sort yourself out at home. Have a lady wank, have a literal wank. Enjoy your body on your own. And it's just, I would literally do all of that. Yeah, that's fine. You can take the kid, instead of focusing on, oh my god, my kid's not here tonight, go, I've got a night to myself. What am I going to do with this night to myself? Take a walk, have a soak in the bath, and then use your personal massager for some pleasure. There's another way of looking at it from the way you're looking at it, and I think it's just, you're so in that battle zone, the X has gone kind of mentality, that survival mode, that you kind of need to take some time out, relax. I know that's easier said than done, but take some time to just have some calm and just focus your thoughts for a moment and just go, right, this is all too angry. I need to take myself out of it and have a different perspective, and go from there, really, Leo. I hope that's been helpful. I will be back either with the weekly reads next week or the monthly read. But I will see you again soon, Leo. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.